So this is chapter 21, Nutrition, Health and Well-being of Infants and Preschool Children. Okay, so in this chapter, we are going to discuss about the nutritional requirements and the well-being. We all know a child from birth to 1 year is called as infants. During this stage, they have lots of development, right? Due to this development, their nutritional requirement is also
Hi.
high when compared with other stages. Due to the development, their nutritional requirement is also high when compared with other stages or when compared with early childhood, adolescence and all. Okay. So it's a period from 0 to 1 year. And then at the time of birth, the weight of the baby is, what is an average weight of the baby? We already discussed that, 2.5 to 3 kg. It's an average weight of a baby. By the 6th month, the weight doubles. By the 6th month, the weight of the baby doubles, and by 1 year, the weight of the baby triple. Okay. This is a stage where lots of weight development takes place, or the weight development is very high in infancy. The average weight of an infant is 2.5 to 3 kg, and at the time of 6 months, their weight doubles, and at the time of 1 year, their weight gets triples. Okay. So the first 6 months, I told you that it's a period from 0 to 1 year. So we can divide this stage into two, that is 0 to 6 months and 6 months to 12 months. Okay. So in the first stage, that is from 0 to 6 months, there is a rapid growth. There is a rapid growth. And due to this, more nutrients are required. Rapid growth. Due to this reasons, more nutrients are required when compared with the next stage, the 6 months to 12 months. The first stage, that is 0 to 6 months, their nutritional requirement is high when compared with the next stage. Why? Because they have, or their growth is very high during the first 6 months. So more nutrients are required for their growth and well-being. Okay, so general part. And in this chapter also, you need to by heart certain values. This is the RDA for infant. You need to by heart this values. It's very important for preparation of a dish. So RDA means, what do you mean by RDA, Sana? As a full form of RDA. Fine, Rena, what is the full form of RDA? Meghna?
Rational,
Huh? Nice.
rational data analyze.
Oh, wow. Meghna? It's recommended dietary allowance. Okay. We learned about ICMR and all, right? In chapter 14, or we already covered one chapter in nutrition. RDA, recommended daily allowance. So this is the recommended dietary allowance of an infant from 0 to 12 months. So the first is energy. We need energy for what? What is the purpose of energy? We need energy for our proper growth, or the infant need energy for their proper growth. So this is the energy requirement of an infant. 92 kcal means kilocalorie. Okay, kilocalorie per kilogram. Okay. The birth weight of, or the birth weight of the baby is 1, so 1 into 92. That is an energy requirement of a baby. Energy. And from 6 to 12 months, it's 80 kilocalorie. You can see what is the difference here? Reina, what is the difference here? It's 92, it's 80. The nutritive value?
Getting lower.
Yeah, the nutritive value reduced. Because in the first stage, their growth or their development is very rapid when compared with this stage. There is a reason for that. Okay. And about protein is 1.16 gram. And here it's 1.69. What is the purpose of protein, Meghna? Function of protein?
For
Growth, body building, tissue repairing. Okay, all these are the certain functions of protein. Then retinol. Retinol and beta carotene, that's a part of vitamin A or vitamin A. Retinol. Okay, this is a value of retinol 350. Both are same, just not the points, or it's in the table. It's in the page number 238. Just mark the table. So that's fine. You need to buy hard the recommended dietary allowance of an infant, of a preschooler, and a school going child. Okay. At least try to buy hard the RDA of energy, protein, calcium, and vitamin C. Okay. At least by heart these 4 values for infants, preschoolers, and school going child. Okay. Energy, protein, calcium, and vitamin C. Sana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't see you. What happened?
The charge is low, so I'm charging beside the bed.
Fine. Fine. Just listen, okay? It's very important part.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In your text, you can see the vitamin C in mgm. It's a unit. mgm. What is it? mgm, Meghna? Reina? It's milligram. GM is gram, K calorie means kilocalorie. And you can see this. It's kilocalorie. Okay, it's for energy. GM means gram. This is another unit. It means microgram. Okay. New GM. It's for folic acid. The unit. Okay. Kilocalorie, gram, and microgram. And also milligram is also there. This is the nutritional requirements of an infant. So, plan the diet according to these values. Okay. Plan the diet of an infant according to this value. So, let's move on to the diet planning of an infant. What is the first food of a baby? The very first food.
breast milk.
Good. But certain vitamins are or certain minerals are lack in this breast milk. Iron is not there. Vitamin C is also not there. So breast milk lack iron and vitamin C. Not that point. iron and vitamin C. So the very first food for an infant is breast milk. That's a general part. We all know that. An average 850 ml of mother's milk can easily provide all the nutritional requirement for the baby. Okay, an average 850 ml of breast milk is important for a baby for the or getting all the nutrients according to the infant. The very first food is breast milk. Okay, so 850 ml of breast milk is needed to get all these nutrients. We already discussed the RDA. We can't give food to an infant, right? So all these nutrients should get from the mother's milk or the breast milk. Okay, so the very first milk that is called as colostrum. Is it a new term? It's a new term, Reina?
Yeah.
So note down colostrum. The first milk from the breast or the first milk by mother, that is colostrum. Note that term. It's a sure 1 mark question. This colostrum is a milk. It's a first milk. The first milk from the mother's breast, that is called as colostrum. It's in, usually the breast milk is in white in color, right? But this colostrum is a light yellowish color. Okay, light yellowish color. Not that point. It is basically secreted for 3 to 4 days. After the delivery, from the first day till the 4th day, the breast milk is colostrum. It's in yellowish color. This colostrum has all the nutrients. It's very important for a baby. Reina, it's clear? Okay. Why this colostrum is very important for baby, Sana?
To get the nutrients.
Because the colostrum contain all the nutrients and it has the high level of antibodies. This colostrum contain high level of antibodies. That is antibody, Reina, antibodies. Which,
Able to defeat some infection.
very good. It help to fight against infections. This antibodies that help to fight against infection. So in this colostrum or the mother's milk, the very first milk of the mother has all the nutrients and plenty of antibodies. So it's very important to fight against infections for a baby. Okay. It's a yellowish fluid or yellowish liquid. Then after 3 or 4 days, the mother's breast starts secreting the normal milk. So this colostrum is for from the first day till the 4th day. So after this 4th day, the mother's breast starts secreting the normal amount of milk and the quantity of the milk is also doubled when compared with the first day. Okay. So basically iron and vitamin C is lacked in the breast milk. And this colostrum is the very first milk that is in yellowish color. It provides all the nutrients to the baby and it helps to protect the baby from infections because it has it has plenty of antibodies. Reina, any doubt? Vitamin C and iron is lack in our breast milk. But the child has sufficient stores of iron in his body which may last for 4 months. Okay. The iron is lack in breast milk, but at the time of birth, the child has sufficient stores of iron in his or her body. Okay, so it's not a problem. The lacking of iron in breast milk is not a problem. Why? Because already the baby's body has sufficient amount of iron. It's confusing. Is it confusing? Okay, so what are the importance of breast milk? General question. It's a discussion time. Sana, start. Don't look the text, okay?
To get so that the baby can get the nutrients and and
Antibodies. Very good. Then
then
if a question asks what is an important of a breast milk, first just write about the colostrum. Okay, the first breast milk that provide all the nutrients and it helps to fight against the infection. That is the first point. Then anything else? Reina,
It is easy to digest for the baby.
very good. The breast milk or the first food is very easy to digest. Why? Because their digestive organs are not properly developed at the time of birth. So, light food should be given to the baby. Okay, then, Meghna,
And it's safe for the baby.
it's safe for the baby. Then, basically, these are the importance of breast milk. First is colostrum, and it is a balanced food. It's a balanced food for baby. Because it has or the baby it has all the required nutrients in adequate amounts. That is why we call breast milk as a balanced food. It has all the nutrients in a balanced form. Then it's in appropriate temperature. The breast milk is in an appropriate temperature, neither hot nor cold. It's in a moderate temperature. And it's also safe, it's easy to digest, as Reena said, and then it's protect the baby from diseases or infections. It's economical. What does it mean?
It doesn't need any money.
Yeah, the mother does not spend any additional money to buy the milk. Okay, if the mother has a sufficient amount of milk, then she can save the money. And then emotional satisfaction. While feeding, the infant feels secure during breastfeeding by the mother. Okay, the infant feels very secure during the time of breastfeeding. The both mother and infant feel emotionally stable. The child feels very secure in the hands of mother. That's a theory. Okay. So we discussed about the RDA, that is recommended daily allowance of an infant, that is energy, protein, and some values. Idea is expressed in or it's in a value form or in the numbers. So you need to by heart that. Then the very first food for the baby is breast milk, that you all know. And the first milk is called as colostrum. That's a new term, colostrum. What is it, Reina? Try to learn within the class. What is it, Reina?
Colostrum.
Okay. Is there any difference between colostrum and normal milk, normal mother's milk? Is there any difference?
It's come from the first 2 weeks or 2 months.
No, no, no. Colostrum is only for first 3 days or first 4 days. Okay, it's in yellowish color. It's a milk, but in yellowish form. Okay, is it clear, Reina? Colostrum is the first milk soon after the delivery from the first day till the third day or fourth day. The colostrum is there. And it's a yellowish fluid. And after that, the quantity of the milk increases. According to the nutritional requirement, the quantity of the milk also increases. That is why we call the breast milk as a balanced food, because the breast milk has all the nutrients in adequate amount for an infant, not for us. It's for adequately for the infants. And the last point is very important because it provides the emotional satisfaction. Breastfeeding that provides the emotional satisfaction. Then, but in certain conditions, the mother's milk is not suitable for baby, or mother's milk is not good for baby. There are certain conditions like cancer, HIV. If the child is not able to suck the breast or suck the milk, these are the certain conditions where we give extra supplements to the baby other than the breast milk, like dried milk powder, then vitamin D rich powder. All these are the certain supplements we or the certain substitutes for the mother's milk. Sometimes we give cow's milk, dried milk powder. Basically, this dried milk powder is easily available. Dried milk powder, and it's safe because it cannot be easily adulterated. Adulterated means, Sana, what is adulteration? Meghna, what is adulteration?
It's for adults.
Adulteration. Reina?
The food then meant for adults.
No.
Uh,
It's a homework for you. Just check what is adulteration. It's related with some foods, related with some consumer problems, adulterations. Sometimes we add some extra foods or extra substances to the food, right?
It's not safe, the adulteration.
No, it's not safe. It's a homework for you. Just check what is adulteration. It's not for adults, okay? So these are the certain substitutes for mother's milk: cow's milk, dried milk powder, vitamin D enriched milk, and evaporated milk.
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I found out
What is it?
like from Google now. The action of making something poor in quality by addition of another substance.
Is it clear now, Meghna? Sometimes we add brick powder to chili powder. It's an adulteration. We add some other yellow substances or yellow colored substances to turmeric powder. It's an adulteration. We add
Ma'am,
small, yeah.
in Malayalam, mayam.
Yes, adulteration. The Malayalam meaning of adulteration is mayam. Mayam cherkal. Okay, we add some stones. Sometimes the businessmen add stones to rice. It's an adulteration to increase the weight of rice. All these are the adulteration. It's not for adults. Okay. So this breast milk or the dried milk powder cannot be easily adulterated. That's the reason why we call that dried milk is very safe. Just refer the table in 233. Take the page number 233 and just have a look. Sana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just take the page number 239 and Just look that table. What is the difference between breast milk, cow's milk, buffalo's, and goat's milk? Which one is better? Meghna, what is the difference between that? Between different.
Mother's milk and other milk.
Yes.
The
Which one
mother's
is better?
buffalo. For infants, it's more safe for the mother's milk, but the energy and all have buffalo's milk compared with mother's.
Can't give that because it has more amount of nutrients, right? A child, there is no need of that much of nutrients for a child. Hmm? For an infant, the nutrients present in the breast milk is enough for an infant. That's why we provide the breast milk to the baby or an infant than the other milks. Okay. Definitely, the other milk has more amount of energy, protein, fats, and all. But it's best. The breast milk is best for the infant because the nutrients present in the breast milk is according to the requirement of an infant. The quantity, nutrients, all these are basically suitable for the baby. Okay. No need of extra nutrients for an infant. Meghna.
Then the substitute milk, does it have the powder? Does it have that
Almost equal amount of nutrients. It almost provide equal amount of nutrients. We can't give the buffalo's milk because it's very difficult to digest for a small infant. Hmm? Sometimes we give cow's milk by diluting lots of water, diluting with lots of water. We give the cow's milk and dried milk powder, and dried milk powder is basically we used usually. It, this dried milk powder is usually with same amount of nutrients according to the requirement of an infant. Okay, is it clear now? So I'm going to end the meeting and after 5 minutes join again. Okay.